Hi guys, welcome to my channel. This is my first video, and for my first video, well, I started off with my eyebrows, as you can see, because I take way too long to do my eyebrows to show you guys on camera. So I started off with my eyebrows done and I concealed them. So this is what we have right now. And for my first video, I told you guys to ask me questions so you can get to know me better. Some of you know me in person already, some of you don't. So for this video, as I do my makeup, I'm gonna answer some questions. So I'm gonna do a natural look today. Natural cut crease with colorful eyeliner. The palette I'm going to be using today is the James Charles palette. I recently got this. It's been out for like almost 2 years, I think, but I barely got it. It's new. I've only used it like 3 times, so we're gonna dip into this palette today. So let's start. My first question is, what is your everyday makeup? Usually I am not one of those persons that wears makeup every day because I just don't like to. But when I do wear makeup, like to not wear a lot, I usually wear a little bit. I guess you could say, like just eyebrows and mascara is usually what I do. So what I'm doing is dipping into 10% off, and I am going to put it here in the middle, right here. And I usually do eyebrows and mascara, and obviously not eyebrows like this. I use them more natural, but I fill them in is kind of what I do for like work and stuff. And for school, I was just like, sometimes I would do my eyebrows, sometimes I wouldn't. So it just depends, honestly, how I feel that day, or if I really want to take off makeup in the night. You know, it's what it depends on also. So that is more my everyday makeup, like eyebrows and mascara. That's my everyday makeup. Right now what I just did was dip into No Beans, and I'm putting it in my outer crease, and I'm gonna blend it. Another question: what music do you like to listen to while doing your makeup? Honestly, it depends what I'm feeling, how I'm feeling, because I can listen to so boom. So now I am going to use a shimmer, and I'm going to use Face. And I usually start off with my brush dry, because then once I wet it, it looks kind of patchy. So I usually start with it dry, and that way it creates it a base for it. And then I go in with, some of you are gonna hate me for this, but I use water, because it makes no difference if I use water, setting spray, whatever you may use. I use water. So then I go in with the wet brush, pat it on there, but I pat it first, because I've noticed if I use a wet brush and I swipe it on there, it becomes patchy and gross, and I don't like how it looks. So then you pat it on there. And this brush is from Shani, using an ES002 wide eye shadow brush. That's what they're called. And these were a gift of mine for Christmas. I remember what year it was. It was 2019, I think, or I don't remember, but they were a Christmas gift for me. So that's how it looks right now. Then we're gonna go in with the blending brush, and I'm gonna use this right here to blend it, because if I go in here, then it's gonna make it bigger. So I'm using the edge, and I'm blending it like this to make it look like smooth and soft. Okay. to go in with my foundation, and the foundation I do use is the Super Stay by Maybelline, the matte, and it's really good. Just do it like this. It's really good if you like matte finishes on your foundation. So I recommend it if you have dry skin. Dry skin, oily skin, because if you have dry skin, then it's like not gonna help at all. But I do recommend it for oily skin. That way it doesn't mess up your makeup. Now we're gonna go in with the Beauty Blender. Bounce it around like this. And the brush I did use was from Shani, or Shani, I don't know how to say it. But I did use that. I usually go in with Beauty Blender first, and then with the brush. Well, it depends sometimes. Because sometimes my face comes out really good, sometimes it's just like, what the? So it just depends. If it's one of those days, then I will. If it's not, then I won't. But I am the shade Sand Beige 127, and I bought this one at Walmart, and it's worked really good on me. I really like it, and I kind of put a lot, but it is my shade. It's my shade, not my perfect shade, but it's kind of good for my skin tone, my skin color. And then we're gonna use the same concealer I used to the cut crease on my eye, and I usually put this right here on my nose, straight down from where you see this, the last part of your eye. I go straight down on both sides, straight down, and then I do go right here like this to lift up my face, because I don't like that I have a circle face. My circle face is just like, it's just too much, so I like to lift it up. And for my concealer, I do use a Morphe brush. I use this Morphe E45 brush, and I usually bring it a little bit down this way. And I pat it. I don't blend it, I pat it. That's what I do. Because usually sometimes with this kind of brush, it lifts the foundation under if you blend it like this. So that's why I pat it like this. Pat it. Okay, I just finished applying my concealer. And then I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. And I usually apply it with the brush all over my face. I dab it onto my face like this. Just grab a little bit, pounce it onto my face. Oh my goodness. Ah! Got some on my finger. I do look a little bit pale because I have no concealer, nothing on yet. So that's why it looks a little bit white. But you have to set it first. Set it into place. And then for my contour, my bronzer, whatever you want to call it, I broke this one. So what I did was I got all my brown shadows that I had and I made it into a bronzer. So, and what I do to make it easier to apply, I use this angled brush from Morphe. It is a Morphe E51, and as you can see, it's like It hugs your cheekbone perfectly right here. So that's what I do right here. Okay, you see now I have some color. Okay, and then with the forehead portion, I use a Wet n Wild brush. This angled Wet n Wild brush, because that one is too big and it brings my forehead down like all the way over here. So then I use this one and I dab it on right here real quick. Sides, and then I start blending. So what I did was bake. I started baking, and now I'm going to go with this eyeliner. I bought these off Amazon. It was like a 12-pack of colorful matte eyeliners. This is the yellow one. What it looks like right here. And I'm gonna use this eyeliner to make this look pop. So here we go. And as you can see, it's like making my eyelid more noticeable, which is what I wanted. That's why I'm using this yellow. This is the final look. I did use yellow eyeshadow. And for my lips, I use this Live Glam shade Honey Bun for the outside. Oh, Live Glam. And the shade is So Fly. So, and I'm gonna do one more question, I did a little bit. So, another question. What is my go-to palette? My go-to palette is probably the Remember Me from Amore USA. This is my go-to palette because it's the first palette I got with a bunch of different colors, not just nude. So you see it's very colorful. It's a Remember Me. It's based on the movie Coco. So yes, this is my go-to palette for colorful shades because it was my first colorful palette. So this will always be my go-to palette. Okay, so you have made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. This is my first video of many. I hope you keep on watching my videos. I hope you like it. Please subscribe, comment, like, share, whatever you want. Thank you for supporting.